Hey guys, it's been quite a while since I've made a video. I've just been preoccupied with things like studying after work and just trying to stay on top of things in general. But honestly, I've just been really distracted. Whenever I get free time, I end up wasting it, and it's quite hypocritical of me, especially considering in previous videos I've talked about the value of time and using it wisely. But lately, I haven't valued my own time at all. I've lost sight of what's important to me in life and what I should be focusing on, which ties directly into the topic of this video. Social media is making our lives worse. It's something I've told myself for ages and I've known in the back of my mind for years, growing up and using social media, but I've never really took it too seriously until now, making this video. A couple of weeks ago, as some of you probably saw in the news, uh, this, I guess, I don't know what you'd call it, a political influencer in the US was shot. Ever since that happened, my feed, especially on Facebook and Instagram, has seemed a lot heavier. People I follow who knew of him and were more in the know than me. They posted stories expressing sympathy, talking about how this man was a father and a husband. And I think that's quite a humane response, um, regardless of I guess, agreed with this guy's views or not. Me personally, I'm not really in the loop with this stuff. But then I saw other people I actually know as well saying that it was a good thing this person got shot. Some use it as a chance to essentially call out everything they disliked about him. And that's when it just really hit me. It's depressing just to see how some people lose all sense of humanity just because they, I guess, disagreed with someone's opinions. That kind of energy and lack of empathy isn't good to put into the world, in my opinion. It's still a human life and it's tragic, and it's not a good energy to also see and receive and sort of consume. Whether, you're looking for that or it's just, coming up on people's feeds or stories that you know. But, this is exactly what social media thrives on. These platforms want you to be angry, they want you to be anxious, they want you to be sad. They feed off your emotions, and we keep giving it to them. One of the most harmful things we do is constantly try to stay up to date, trying to know everything what's happening in the world. I try not to personally. I just like to go on Instagram and share memes. Mostly. Um, trying to stay up to date with all the stuff that's happening all the time. But I don't think human beings were meant to live like that. It pulls our attention away from like what's real and tangible in our lives. It drains our energy and gives control to algorithms that decide how we should think and feel. The information overload doesn't give us space to be calm, present, to reflect, or tap into something deeper. It just makes us, including me, more agitated, worried, and more disconnected. So I've decided that at some point in the near future, I'm going to quit social media. Not just take a break, I mean actually leave it behind. Granted, I'm still going to use my phone to obviously phone people, use Messenger and WhatsApp or whatever, just to stay in contact with family and friends. But we don't have to play this game these companies are trying to sell to you. It's just never ending. The bad things that happen in the world are always going to happen. And social media companies understand that. So they use strong emotions that lead to more usage, more engagement, and that means more profit for them, built on your own sadness and poor mental states. And the worst part is it's subtle. Most of us that use social media don't realize it's happening. You think, you're just keeping up to date with the world or what your friends and family are doing, staying informed, staying connected. But slowly, it chips away at your peace. You start feeling more reactive, more drained, more disconnected from the things that actually matter. It's like being in a constant state of emotional turbulence, and for what? Most of it isn't even relevant to your life. Sure, there's a lot, there's wars happening or people are getting killed and stuff, but a lot of these things are in places that are far away and they're not, local things around you or, in your vicinity that are tangible and you can change. I just don't want to live like this anymore. I want to get back to a place where I can think clearly, where my thoughts are my own and not shaped by whatever's trending or what the algorithm decides I should care about. I want to be more present in my own life, more intentional with my time, and more focused on things that actually bring me peace and purpose. I want to rebuild a stronger connection with myself without this extra noise. I want to have better relationships with my friends, family, and my girlfriend. Anyways, in general, I want to focus on my own life, my own goals, making videos again. I also want to start another channel, which will be a bit more tech and like IT related. This channel is just going to be more personal, videos like this. And put my attention on things I can control, and I want to stop letting these algorithms decide what I care about. I'm not rushing into it, of course, but I know it's coming, and hopefully I'll talk about it more on another video when I'm ready. I hope this video finds you when you need it. Thanks for watching.